Today we're doing monster cupcakes. Now, one thing I have never done is showed you what kind of icing I use to make the cupcakes. I make a buttercream icing, which is basically butter with a little bit of flavoring like almond extract or vanilla, and some icing sugar, which is powdered sugar, and a little bit of milk. I will put a recipe for icing in the description box below. So you just kind of mix it together and you keep adding milk until you get the right thickness of icing. And if you put too much milk in, then you just add a little bit more powdered sugar to it. And you're going to stir that around to get a nice smooth consistency, and then spread it into 2 bowls. Now you can see how it's the bright consistency. See how where it made like a sharp peak there? You'll know that it's good consistency that way. Then you're going to add some paste food coloring. Paste food coloring is good for this kind of decoration because it doesn't water the icing down and you get some nice vibrant colors. It's a little bit expensive right off the bat, but you certainly go quite far with it. You can just need to use just a tiny amount. So I'm using an orange and a blue here. Now, if you don't have cake decorating bags, you can just use Ziploc bags. Just reinforce the corner with some Scotch tape. You can put several layers. Now turn the bag inside out onto your hand, and then you scoop the icing up and grab it, and then turn the bag right side up, right side out, and there you go. Mess-free way of getting the icing into the bag. And we're going to do the same thing with the blue one. And then take as much air as you can out and zip the Ziploc bag up. Then you're going to need a regular size cupcake and a mini cupcake for this. And you put a little bit of icing on the big cupcake and then put the little mini cupcake on top. Anchor it down. Then you're going to make a little V shape in the tip of one of the bags, because I'm showing you 2 different techniques here. This one is supposed to look like fur. And you're just basically going to just put the fur on there. Now to do that, you squeeze, anchor, and pull away. Squeeze, anchor, pull away. So when you're pulling away, you're not squeezing anymore. So you're squeezing some, anchor it to the cupcake, and then let go of it and just pull away. And this is the same technique as I used when I made the petals on that sunflower cupcake as well. And then you're just going to completely cover it so it looks kind of like fur. And then you're going to refrigerate that to keep it nice and firm. Now for the second one, it's just going to be the same idea, small cupcake on a big cupcake. However, you're just going to snip off the corner. And then this is very easy. You're just going to cover it with strings to make it look kind of like hair. And you're just going to cover the entire cupcake. Now, for the eyes, you're going to use Tootsie Roll Pops and gummy rings. So you take a Tootsie Roll Pop. If you look, it has kind of a flat ring shape around the outside of it, which is perfect for this. Take the gummy ring and push the sucker stick through the bottom of it from the inside, right through. It's hard to describe, but it's easier to show. Push the sucker all the way down, and then just pull it up like you're pulling up a hood on a sweater, or on a hoodie, or on a jacket. That's why that flat rim of the Tootsie Pop is perfect, because it holds it quite nicely. And do the same thing with the next one. Stick it in the center, push it right through the ring, all the way down, and then pull it up over top. And if it keeps falling off, just stretch the gummy ring out a little bit so that it fits. Then a glob of white icing in the middle, using the icing in a bag, and then a brown M&M, mini M&M, for the iris of the eye. So this is a Ziploc bag as well. I just cut the corner off just so that the icing will come out in small amounts. And there they are, 2 eyes. And just stick them into the cupcake, through the small cupcake all the way down in at the right angle so that it looks nice. And there's your monster. You can leave it just like that, Or you can add a little candy for the nose. I like to have a little nose on there. I thought it was cuter. And the same thing is going to be done with the other cupcake. You decorate the eyes and then push them in. And there you go, monster cupcakes.